And here we are with the final video of 2023. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for supporting my channel this year. It's just been a dream to do what I'm doing now, and I couldn't do it without you beautiful people out there in this amazing community. We're just a big bunch of wonderful weirdos, and I love it. Thank you so much. Starting off on a beautiful note, and also a pair of pajamas, may I add. I'm wearing Christmas pajamas today. You can get in the comments and say how beautiful I look in my Christmas pajamas. That's what you can do. Anyway, went off on a tangent there. Hi, we're here, as I said, the final video of this year. All videos will be back on January the 2nd, 2024. But today we are delving back into some tiny home building. I really wanted to recreate a lovely little ski chalet, and I found the most cutest reference image that we're going to go off today. And I had a little play around, a little test build to see if it would work, and it does. It works really nicely. So that's what we're going to do. Very much looking forward to this. Nothing more to say. Let's flop on over to Mt.Komerebi and get started. And so here we are, my sweethearts, on a 30 by 20 lot in the kind of ski area of Mt.Komerebi on this lovely little bit here. I've pulled out a few things you can obviously slate. Well, you can because it's behind me now. But I've pulled out a few objects, the kind of like vibe we're going to go for today. Using a lot of horse ranch today as well, I think. I love that like perfect texture for a chalet. Like that wooden like paneling is just going to be fabulous for this build. It really will. And I'll show you the reference image as well. Flop that up on the screen now. I just love this. Very cute. Very tiny little chalet. We're going for, as I said, a tiny home. I think what we're going to do is use those stairs up on the side as an entrance to the bedroom area rather than putting any stairs on the inside. And then we haven't got to worry about where we're putting stuff because they can walk outside to go inside, which is not very realistic. Well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But in this climate, you would prefer to be on the inside. But not today. This is The Sims. This is what we're going to go for today. But I just love it. I think it's really, really cute. We're going to obviously make this a one bedroom. I'm going to go for a kind of very modern but rustic feel to this place, I think. I'm going to play around with platforms on the lower level and stuff. So that's what we're going to do today, my lovelies. So without further ado, let me flop up my reference images on my screen and we're going to make a bloody start. Right, so here we go, my darling. So down on the bottom, I did an 8x5. 8x5 at the bottom. So we go around to here, come around this way here, and flop on over to this bit here like this. And then bring that down to that level there. And then at the top for the bedroom area, we did a 4x5, so we flopped that into there. So it's kind of a nice simple shape. I think that's going to work lovely. Now the only problem with building this in this area that I always find anyway is when you come to like choose the roof texture, you can't really see the roof texture. You can't see the roof texture until it's kind of like not snowing anymore, and it's always snowing up here, so we've got to be clever with the roof texture that we actually use, I think. And what I did with this one is a little bit different to our reference image, but I held down shift on this side and just pulled this one all the way across to the end there, just so we've got a little bit of detail where I'm going to be putting a door there. In the reference image there's only a window there, but I think a door would just work a lot better, so that's what we're going to do. Yes, about day, thank you. Right, I'm moving up onto this level here, and we're going to flop another little roof piece. Tuck in all flaps for the minute and then just give them a little whifty woo like that. Yes. And that is a really good height, actually. Still want it tall enough so the snow can slide off of it, but I wanted it just a little bit of a lower level. A bit like that. I think that's a bit better like that. Yes. And then what I did was put in a little chimney breast over on this point here, because I think this is where we're going to have the living area. I'm going to do the living area here and the kitchen come dining area here. I don't think I'm going to have two entrances for this one. I'm just going to have one entrance being the front door. I'm just going to make it very simple. We're up to 62 tiles out of 64. Where did I put the extra one then? I have no idea. I'm sure I did two. Oh, I know where the two tiles came from. I did a little platform up here, which we will do now for the stairs to go on. So let's plop this little platform right there like that, and then hope for the best. And I think that's in the perfect position. So, textures. This wonderful log siding from Horse Ranch, I just think it's perfect. I mean, look at that. It's just that. If that doesn't say chalet, I don't know what does, loves. You know, I'm absolutely for it. It's going to be glorious. Oh, very much for that indeed. And I trialed a few windows, but I ended up going for the horse ranch windows with the shutters. And I sized these shutters up because we're going to do a little bit of a modern window moment there. But we'll get to that in just a second. Let's get some wood on. Wood? No, stone, Aiden, actually. That's stone, darling. Can't believe this is like the final week. Cannot believe this is the final week for us. We've had some great laughs this year. We really have. Well, I have. I don't know about you, but I've had an absolute blast on the channel this year. You've helped me through some very bad times. I obviously lost Blue at the beginning of the year, so it's been a real tough, shitty year for me. I won't lie. But this channel has been a kind of saving grace. It really, really has. So thank you to everybody that helped me. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. And just you being in this community helps me. So yeah, there we go. Enough mushy stuff. Let's crack on. I don't know what siding to use on here because I don't know what color I'm going to go for on top. I might keep the texture of the roof like a brown as well, but I wouldn't mind it looking kind of semi like modern. I just wish I could see this. It's going to be very brown, but I'm vibing with that for a chalet anyway. So I'm going to use this one. What trim did I use there? I can't really remember. Was that the beveled trim? I think it was. Yeah, the beveled trim in this one. And then we'll flop you onto that point there like that. I think that's going to work smashingly. The stairs, I didn't really choose any stairs, but maybe the new ones, these ones here, maybe these would work well here. Let's see if I can turn this in. Flop you to around about there. Because I do want them to come out slightly like they did on the reference image themselves. Yes, and then with the actual, maybe I could use this one here. Oh, that does look great. Can I go slightly darker with that, or is that dark enough? I don't really know. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that one. That textured there, and then I'll put in the matching fence, obviously. This one, which is it this one? I think it is. And then flop the matching fence up here like this. And then I'll do a little trim there. 60 floor tiles out of 64. We've got a perfect little floor plan. Well, perfect floor space going. But there's not going to be much of a floor plan, so I'm going to keep it all kind of open plan in the interior anyway. I did trial. Well, I didn't trial. I thought about doing a mezzanine here. But because I've pulled this roof across, you know what happens. The roof comes through into the room. It's just not the vibe. Anyway, here we go. So, windows. I'm going to do a window here. And I'm going to do a window on the other side of this as well. I think that's in the right position and at the right height. It is indeed. I don't know where I'm going to be putting windows around here just yet because I do want to get a kitchen in this point. And I wouldn't mind having a modern window on this side as well. So I think for now, I'm going to just flop one in and hope for the best there because, yeah, I'm just going to put one in actually because then we can put the oven over here without any window there. And then the door, I thought this one here was just really cute and having that rustic vibe just popping onto this chalet, I think would look really lovely. Oh, I'm for that. I really am. And we're going to do shutters on these as well. So let's get the shutters on while we're here too. One there like this. Flop you there, my love. And then another little cheeky one over on this side like that. And then the same around the other side for the other windows. There we go. All shuttered up over on that side. And then what I'm going to do is pop in this window right in this area here. I am going to lift it up a bit higher than what I wanted it to be, just because with the living area, I'm going to lift the living area up onto a platform. So I want that window to kind of like just skirt just where the platform is going to be. And I'll do the same over on this side here as well. I mean, it would be a great view, but because of the climate here, these windows just end up getting frosted anyway. I do wish that wasn't a thing. I kind of get why they do it. It's like adding to the like ambience and stuff, but I kind of wish that wasn't a thing. I won't lie to you. And with these shutters here, these are going to go on the other ones. We're going to scale them up with the tool mod. Oh, scale them up with the tool mod to a 1.5. And I think that's just going to work quite nicely, actually. Lovely. And then I'll flop these on either side of the modern windows. I mean, realistically, these wouldn't cover them, but this is The Sims. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. We're going to be okay. We are going to be absolutely okay. Now, I don't know whether to make this into a rental afterwards or just keep it as a residential lot. I think having it as a rental would make a lot more sense. So maybe we'll do that. I might put a little Christmas tree up on the inside, but I'm going to keep this maybe sort of festive without adding decoration, you know, because not everybody celebrates Christmas. And it's nice to have a little bit of a snowy escape to get to, isn't it? Did you see what I did there? Oh, I'm very clever when it comes to things like that. Aiden, shush. We're moving on. I don't know what door to use up there just yet, so I'm going to keep that free for the minute. I think what we need to do is concentrate on maybe getting out a chimney. I don't know what chimney to use. This one here is going to be... Oh, I could size that down. And then maybe wrap up a little cheeky half wall, but go a little bit taller with a half wall maybe. Let me see the size of this. Oh, that could be perfect. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, is that a bit big? Let me just see. I mean, realistically, for chimneys, they need to be higher than the roof line anyway. I've learned that thing over the years, but I just think that's a little bit too big. Yeah, I don't like that. I think what I'm going to do is make it higher than this roof line here. So if I can flop you to there. Yeah, and then put in a half wall on that point like that instead. Yeah, that's better. Oh, did that add tiles? No, it didn't. Why? Why did it not add tiles? Oh, because I've deleted it. Aiden, honestly, it's time for your Christmas break. It really is. It really is time for your Christmas break. Oh, that looks so cute. And the only problem with these lots as well is you can't really see what you're doing terrain painting wise. So I'm just going to do a bit of guesswork, I think, and hope for the best. You'll put this somewhere else and it'll look like a turd, but you know, potato, tomato, to be honest. Ooh, I kind of like the detail of having the white in the middle in the interior. I think that looks really cute. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that in the interior, just to add a little bit of difference from the outside to the inside. Yeah, I like that. I do like that indeed. We need to choose a nice little wooden flooring. Can't really see in here because I haven't got the lights on yet, but maybe the new wooden... No, that's not rustic enough. It needs to be one of these, really. But I do want to go warmer with the wood in the interior. Let's get some lights on because I can't really see what I'm doing. I think the cottage living one in this tone just works really well with the chalet. So I'm going to do that, I think. Yes. And the same up here as well. Same with the bedroom. So we'll flop that in. And maybe for the roof, we can go for this one here. But just do it a little bit more of a... Would that look okay in here? I often do my roof like this so I can kind of see it straight away. I don't know if that's going to be the right... Oh, that one's better. Yeah, that tone's a lot better. We'll use that one. And then the same up on this level here as well. So I flop you there. Is there another... Oh, there is another roof piece. Another bit that needs that kind of texture on. Oh, maybe not. You can't even see it anyway. Oh, you can. Oh, look, it's sparkly. Oh, isn't that marvellous? Oh, it's marvellous, that. But what I did do, like a silly bum, was put that texture there, and I don't want that texture there. Not that you can see it anyway, but it makes me feel better, you know? Yes, that's very nice. And as I said, I do want to lift this area up on a little bit of a platform. And then we'll go ahead and put the fireplace in as well. So let's just get out a random fence, bring that to there, and then just whiffle this one up like that. And then get rid of that. There we go. And then bish bash boosh. And then a whifty whifty woo is what we're going to be doing today. Maybe the darker one would look better in here. Yeah, it does. Looks great. Oh, I like that. And I think what I'm going to do is get rid of that where the fireplace is going to go. Oh, I like that. Yes. Oh, it's because I didn't lift that up on a platform. Up you come, my love. I think what I'm going to do is put the wood all the way back there anyway. It's fine. Oh, no, I don't. I hate when it does that. Yes. And then what I'm going to do is flop in a little wood burner. And I think I'm going to use the wood burner that came with Horse Ranch as well. Just go for the plain black one, though. Is that the plain black one? What's the difference here? Oh, no, that one is. What's the other colour look like? Oh, that one kind of matches in nicely, actually. Yeah, we'll use that one instead. We'll do that one, and then we'll bring you and flop you into there like that. How dare you go that way? Thank you. Yes. Yeah, we can do that. And I don't even need to put pillars here either, because that detail kind of comes from the wall itself, or the wallpaper. Stunning. Okay, well, we have a floor plan. It's a very difficult floor plan, that one. But I do need to squeeze in a toilet as well. I didn't even mention that, did I? But I was thinking maybe I could even put like a little mini bathroom around here, because the kitchen's going to go kind of in, let me see. Yeah, it was right in my head. The only problem is I'm probably going to have to move the door. Unless we put the bathroom upstairs. But no, it would probably work a lot better downstairs. I will have to move the door though, which is really annoying. I didn't really think this through properly, and I left the bathroom a little bit too late. I bet that people were quaking thinking I've forgotten it, and I promised that I did not. Oh, do you know what? That could work, because we could do a little window there now, couldn't we? From the horse ranch. We could put the little window like there, which is going to be the window for the bathroom. Let me see that. Oh, that's adorable. Yes. Okay, well, that's going to work for us. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a small bathroom. We're going to do a 4-tile bathroom. Bring that to there. We can put the door to the bathroom here. Get all of that same wallpapers going all the way through. Bob's your uncle. Fanny is your absolute aunt. So with that being said, I didn't really think it through that this might be a bit of a squidge for a dining area as well. So I think what we're going to have to do is maybe do a little dining area up near one of these windows. We'll see what happens once we get to the interiors. First off, what I need to do is find a door for here. I want to get some more details for the outside of the cabin itself. And then I'm going to go off of camera and do some landscaping. I'm just going to bring a lot of the trees that we've got around and rocks and stuff and put that everywhere, I think. So let me do that. Let me grab everything and I'll be right back. Pulled out a few lovely bits. We're going to put this little ski storage area on snowboards and whatnot just outside the door. This being a ski chalet, we need to make it apparent, loves. I'm going to put that just there. I'm going to use this awning as well, just above the front door itself. I just think it just adds a little bit more. Do I want to lift that up slightly? Let me see what it's going to look like if I lifted it up to there. I don't know how that's going to look without the snow, so we'll just keep it where it was. Fabulous. And we're going to use this light here. This is my favourite light at the minute. I've been using this light to death in a lot of my builds. I just love it. I think it's very cute, and it goes with modern and traditional homes as well, which is what I love. We're going to do a bit of like a fire pit area out here, I think, but I would love to have some kind of like outside fire like this rather than a fire pit itself. So a bit more of like a seating area with that rather than, I don't need to explain. We're moving on. We're going to go for these cobbles. We're going to flop these into the ends of each. Oh God, I hate this camera so much. I'm going to flop you to there, one there. Can I do one in the middle? Yeah. And then same on this side, one there. Probably don't want to do one there now, so I'll plop one there instead. Again, a little bit just traditional, but I think it's just going to work. We can do one in the middle here, and then one there as well. And then the same up here. Boop-de-doo. And then a boop-de-doo on that side. And then I might just do one in the corners like this at the eaves. Sorry, the flaps. We don't say eaves here. Yeah, I think that's nice. And I love these little like details. But you can just imagine this being the joist that goes through to maybe hold up the flooring upstairs. I'm going to plop in a couple of these as well. In fact, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3 like that. Oh, yes. Oh, there's already 2 here. It's like I have tried them before, isn't it? Where was the other one? Was it in that kind of position? I think it was. Yes. Oh, look. Just a little bit of detail. Imagine this with some pine trees. I'm going to use these trees here, like out the front here and stuff. I think that's going to be marvelous. Yes, it is. And then I think we need to maybe pop in some of these, like one there, and one there as well. Just so it looks like that's being held up quite nicely. Can I put in the matching thingamabob here as well? Or will I need to do this? I will need to do this. That's the only way. In fact, I'm going to do it on that side as well. Boop-de-doo like that. Oh, tiles. Oh, yeah, shit. We'll get rid of that one then. And I will flop in this one just on that side and on that side. Let's get those details out, please. Oh, it's not going to go on those ones, but it will on them. Yeah, marvellous. Marvellous. Still haven't found a door for up here, though. Wonder what I can use. Why don't we go for a little bit more of a modern touch with the door as well, like a little slidey door. And then that just adds a little bit of modernity over to this side, doesn't it? Oh, I'm for that. But I think what we also should do is maybe put the same awning above this door here as well. Yes, I like that. What about if I added in a couple of these to the sides here? Just to sort of... No. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that there and there like this. That one needs to go across a little bit more. Like there. Oh, je ne sais quoi. I'm very much for that. Yes, indeed. And then add another one of these little lanterns up on this side as well. I'll plop it over on this side, though. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I'm for that. Look how cute she is. She's a darling. She really is. Very much for that. So, as I said, I'm going to get on with the landscaping and the terrain painting. I don't know how the terrain painting is going to look, so please don't judge me if this goes in any other world. And I'm also going to pull out bits for some activities outside as well, like a little fire pit area here, maybe a little bit more of like a dining space at the back here with a barbecue could be cute, like watching the ski slopes. We'll see what happens. So let me do that, and as always, I'll be right back. Little bit of landscaping. So I've just pulled out the same trees that you can see around this area. There's a nice big group of them here that just works very nicely. So I'm going to flop you into that point there. I'm a bit worried about that grid line going into this space here. Whether or not that's going to make stuff unusable in there, I will player test it, but it should be fine. What else did I do? Put some plants down around here. I also did terrain painting, and I had to do terrain painting in the dark because, well, you can't see the actual, like, you can't see where you're putting the terrain paint. You know what I mean? So this is probably the first time I've ever terrain painted in the dark. I've done some stone, I've done some soil underneath of where I think it should be, or where it could be there, it might not be there. And I've also put some stone around. You'll see the stone in a minute because we'll come, as soon as I put this roof line up, it kind of melts away, so you'll be able to see a little bit of it. Anyway, didn't need to say that, but there we go. That's what we've done. And here we go. We're going to put some stuff around in the little outside area now. I'm thinking about putting the fireplace, the outdoor fireplace, around about there. Still leaving enough room at the top there for smoke to get out. And this is very much a chalet for 2 people. So that is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the dining table and stuff for 2 people. It's a very romantic getaway. So I'm just going to put that little log bench in front of the fire. I think that would be absolutely adorable. But they could just sit and enjoy a nice fire of an evening. Back here, we're going to use this roof piece that I've already tested out, and it does work quite nicely. I did try to pull it across the whole length of the actual build, but it just didn't work out. It didn't work out, so this is what we're going to do instead. We're going to flop it to there. Did have to move stuff away. Sadly, I can't get underneath and do the tiles because it will just take it over the tile amount. So we're just going to have a roof line like that. We're going to have a little dining table underneath of here. You can see the stone that I've used underneath. I just thought like the muddy kind of stone would look like something in this kind of landscape. I'm going to do some lighting here as well using those amazing lights that I've been using everywhere. I'm going to flop one to there and then one to here as well. And then I'm also going to put another chair on that side, and we're going to have a barbecue moment. But before I do that, what I want to do is do this here and we want to get in some of these pillars. So I'm going to do the column there, one in that corner, one there, and then we're going to bish bash bush and get that spandrel coming through like that, just for some extra detail on that roof line. Can't do it around this side, sadly, because it will... Oh, will it count if I do it now? Let me see. Will it count if I do it now? Yes, it will. How dare you? What about if I did like one there and one there then? Just so we've got at least a little bit of that detail coming through. Oh. Well, that doesn't work, does it? What about if I put the pillar there as well? And then whiffle like these, like this. No, that looks stupid. We'll just keep it free. We'll keep it free like that. That looks a lot better. And then I'm going to put this barbecue over in this corner here. So they've at least got somewhere where they can come out, have a little hot dog when the snow's falling, and a little meal outside. We are going to do a small dining table inside as well, probably the same one. But I think that's enough. I think that's enough out here. They've got a little area where they can come and get romantic outside. It's looking very adorable, I must say. I do like the look of this little chalet. Okay, well, we're going to move on to the interior itself. And I think where we're going to make a start is on the kitchen area itself. We're keeping it rustic with the kitchen. We're going to use the horse ranch one. But what I want to do is I'm going to separate the area off by using the same beam. And it's quite nice that it continues here as well, because it looks like it kind of carries on through and is holding up the top level, you know? Very realistic. I'm very much for that. We're going to put one column on each side. Like, oh, no, we're not. We're going to get rid of it on that side there for some reason. Let's do it again. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I'm very much for that as well. Yes. And then fridge. Fridge is going in this corner here. We're going to get the grid on. What was that noise? Honestly, sound like a little piglet. I'm going to flop the sink on this point here, like that. Bring that one to there. Now I'm going to move you across a little bit like this. I'm going to do a corner piece in this area here, and the same around to this point. And I'm going to do a little end piece on this bit here like that. And then we're going to bring in the oven and put the oven there. Get that grid off now. And then cupboard wise, I'm going to do a corner piece on that bit, a corner piece there, and just going to do the shorter bit on that bit there, because I do want to use a little extractor here as well. So I think I'm going to match in what we've got down there. Yep, that's perfect. Flop you to about there, actually. There we go. And then just for realism purposes, we're going to do a little vent on the outside, so it looks like it gets rid of all of those cooking smells out this way. Let's do a smaller one though, round about there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stunning. What a cute little simple kitchen. I'm very much into that. Very much into that indeed. We obviously need a bin. I'm going to plop a bin over into this area here. And we also need to get in a smoke alarm. I'm going to put the smoke alarm up to there. And a thermostat. I think a thermostat would work well in a place like this. That's what we're going to do. You can obviously see I've picked out the door as well for the bathroom. I think that's a nice little vibe in there. I am going to flop some shoes down here. Have I spelled shoes wrong then? Shoe? No, we need shoes. There we go. And I'm just going to plop. Can I fit you in there? Or will you take up a bit too much room? Oh, that kind of works though. I really hate this like thing. I wish there was a new version of this. I just think this looks very dated now. I think they need to rethink it and do another one. Yeah, little shoe cubby down there. And maybe, actually, what I could do is move this into the living area and put a little coat peg up here too, using the fail-safe base game one. And I'll plop it right on the beam like that. There we go. So at least they've got somewhere to take off their shoes and stuff. And saying that as well, we're probably going to need a nice welcome rug. And this is my new favourite, the one with full rent. I've been using this to death. Flop you to there like that. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. I like that. Oh, it's very cute indeed. We do need a few little decorative pieces out here. I think like maybe like a little coffee machine. So let me grab a few little finishing pieces for the kitchen and we'll pop them up. And there we go. Just a few little simple details. Some pots and pans. I've included a little waffle maker in here as well. Just thought that would have been a nice vibe in a little ski chalet. A kettle and also a little s'more station. Maybe this is something the owner of this chalet leaves for their guests to enjoy when they come here. Oh, it's very nice. Yes, I'm into that. Very much into that. I think to finish it off, we need maybe some kind of little rug down here. So let me do that as well. We're just going to use this base game one and I'm going to put it over by the actual sink area itself. So just round about there. Oh, that's cute. Yes. We will be changing the lighting out, but I just haven't decided on lighting just yet. So we'll leave it like this for the minute and we'll decide at the very end. For now, what we're going to do is get the living area sorted. So let me grab a few pieces out. Okay, one living room coming right up. I've put the blinds from that pack that we do not talk about up on the windows just because we needed some kind of privacy in here. So that's what I've done. Sofa. We're going to use this one here. I love the vibe of this in here. I just think it works very nicely indeed. I'm going to put you around about that position there. Hopefully that is the right one. And then I'm going to grab this little bookcase and flop it over into this corner like that. This is the only one that kind of semi-fits into this area because I've lifted up the platform. And that is a wonderful story. Thank you so much for telling me. We're moving on. Firewood, very important. I'm also going to put that little like firewood storage unit that came with Get Together. I'm going to put that outside as well. And we're going to bring in those lovely lights that we've been using. I'm going to do one by each side of the fireplace here. Again, just for some extra warmth. I've chosen the lighting as well, but we're going to change that together too. Dining table and chairs, as I said, for 2 Sims, it'd be perfect. So I'm going to flop that over right near that. So that'd be a marvellous view when you're eating some dinner. We're going to use this little side table over in this corner here. And I am going to pull in a little record player. There needs some kind of entertainment in here, and I didn't want to add in a TV. It just doesn't feel like the right lot for a TV for me. So I'm not doing it. No, I'm not. A little box of comfy throws on those chilly evenings by the fire. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. I've got so many throws at home that my basket no longer fits the throws that I've got. They're like spilling out over the edge. So I do need to maybe cut back and donate some to charity, I think, because I've got too many. I've got too many throws. So that's what's going to be happening very soon. In the new year, I'm going to go and put them into charity. If I can pull that back a bit further. That rug can stay where it is actually. Yes. And then I thought about adding in a little lamp just behind the sofa area here, leaving them enough room to get up to this level. So I'm going to pull it into there like that. And we're going to change the lighting now. Now, as soon as I changed the lighting, everything in here just worked so much nicer. It just looked a lot more warmer and a lot more cozy. And I'm going to do the same with the kitchen as well. Let's get the grid on so I can see kind of like where I'm going to be putting you. And get rid of that one there. It does darken it down somewhat, but I just think it adds to the cozy vibes. Look at that. I would happily have a little cozy winter evening in here. I really would. Very much for it. Very much for it indeed. Now there is a little bit of space here that I could utilise, but I don't really know what I would put there, to be honest. In fact, it's fine. It's fine. It's simple. It's the way I like it. We got some firewood. I think we're done with the living and kitchen area. Very much vibing with that. I am. I'll go ahead and find that wooden storage, or the firewood storage, and then we're going to get on and do the bathroom together. You can see I've put down some pebbles, like some glazed pebbles on the floor, just because this is going to act as a wet room, because we're only going to be using a shower in here, so we needed some kind of solid flooring on there. So let me do that. I found the perfect spot to store the firewood, just underneath the stairs there. I like that. So we've got that there. Then it can act as like firewood for this as well. And then firewood they can come sort of bring inside too. But I'm vibing with it in here. It's got such a cozy feeling. It's exactly what I wanted. And I've gone ahead and furnished the bathroom as well. So sink over in this point here with a mirror, a little toilet in this section here, and also a shower over on this point here with a little towel rail over on this area there. I did try and add up a little blind, but it just looked strange to me. I'll try it again. Let me see if I change my mind. Is it going to look okay or is it not? That is the question of today. Do you see what I mean? It just looks a bit weird, and that it would get wet. Do you know what? We're just going to pretend that there's a little slidey like blind inside that window. That is the storyline. Oh, we'll come together here. We really have. We've got one more bedroom. Well, we've got the bedroom to do, the only bedroom. So that is what we're going to crack on with now. So here we go. Into the bedroom, into the boudoir, if you will. We're going to use this lovely 4-poster bed. I think a 4-poster in here would look marvellous. But I'm going to move you along to about there. So we have got enough room for the sim to be able to get past there. Should be fine. I'm going to flop in this wardrobe and I'm going to push it right into this corner because we've got quite a hefty side table coming in, and it's this one here, the size of the Empire State Building. I do love this side table. I just hate the size of it. I really do. I know that Harry has done a smaller version in, I can't remember what collection it was, but it was quite a while ago. But we can't use CC today. It's not the day. But cute little area, put a little lantern on top of the side table as well. Over in this corner here, I thought a little rocking chair. A little rocking chair moment just in this corner. Absolutely adorable. You can see I've already put the curtains and stuff up as well. I've gone for these ones here around the windows, but I've gone for this slidey one by the main door itself. Kept it very simple in here, really. What else did I have? I had 2 other things. Where's the mirror? I definitely had a mirror. Where are you gone? Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you. Come with me. And then I'm going to flop the mirror onto that side there. Just very simple. I mean, look how fast I put that together. And it didn't take me that long to even do it off of camera either. I just love the vibe of it. But we do need to do one more thing. And that is change out the light for this more cozier of vibes. And I'm just going to flop it over into this corner here. I also maybe, just on one side, maybe want to bring one of these lanterns up here as well. And just put it over on this side here. Just to bring a little bit more warmth into that side of the bed. Yeah. It's making me want to get rid of that one. And put this one on this side instead. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then there's space there for them to put their books and stuff on then, isn't it? Oh, it's cozy. Cozy vibes in here, loves. I might even move that a little bit more to there instead. I'm into that. I very much am. We're done. We are done with this little tiny ski chalet. There are a few things I did off of camera as well, like add an outside bin and stuff, but I'll point that all out in just a second. But this is it. This is the exterior of our last build of 2023. Absolute nuts this is that we have done with this year. Crazy stuff. A little fire area where they can come and sit outside and have a little fire. They can come under here in the shelter and have themselves a little barbecue. This is the other side of the build. Oh, the sun is blinding. Very cute. I think we've done well here, loves. Very nice little tiny ski chalet. And then you come in through this way here, in through the main door. Oh, I did put the outside bin over on this side, so I put it there. Just so you know it is there. You come in through this way and into the main room, really. Into the main little kitchen area. Got everything that your Sim's going to need to have a lovely vacation. Rather glorious. Little shoe area there as well. And then into a very small little bathroom, but got everything that you're going to need to keep your bits and bobs clean. Lovely stuff. Back out through this way and into the living area. I do love the living area. The living area is probably my favourite. So yeah, nice little fire. They can read a book, nestle down, drink a hot chocolate, have some food, listen to some music. A gorgeous little festive getaway, I would say. Yes, indeed. And you can decorate this up for Christmas or whatever you celebrate if you may wish. And then up this way here, up the stairs into the boudoir that we've just done. In through the glass slidey doors. You've got yourself a lovely double bed. I do need to pull that bed out from the wall though. I didn't realise it was disappearing into the wall. I will do that, don't you worry. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice indeed. We're done. We are done. I'll do it now just so you can see it absolutely finished. There we go. And there's still enough room from around either side. Yes. Beautiful. Can't believe I didn't notice that. But you know me, I don't notice shit sometimes. I really don't. We're going to go into... we'll have one little final look at the build. Oh, there she is. How lovely. But we're going to go into the other screen. And I'm going to say a goodbye to 2023. So there we are, my dears. All videos have been done and completed for 2023. I am going on a nice Christmas break now. I hope you all have the most amazing time, whatever you celebrate, whatever your situation is. I'm sending you all the warmth and love and joy that this year, sometimes not for everyone, brings, but I'm sending it to you anyway, and you are going to accept it. Yes, you are indeed. But that's it. Again, thank you so much for the support on my channel this year. It's been absolutely astounding. I've had the best time. I really have. Next year, we've got so much coming to the channel. As I said, we are starting on a new save file, the Hemford on Bagley save file, where I'm also going to be bringing vlogging back into next year as well. We are going to be taking a trip up to the Cotswolds to get some inspiration for this new save file, which I cannot wait for. So look out for that in the first few months of next year, because that is what's going to be happening. Yes, it is indeed. We've got my Dream Home series coming as well. And we're going to be continuing on with all the other bits and bobs we've been doing. Google Earth series, the Tiny Home series, all of the other bits. So look forward to that, my loves. And I've also got kind of like my top 5 builds of my own that I'm going to be making. That was the video that I was going to try and get out for you on Christmas Day of this year. So my favorite builds I've done this year, I'm going to be bringing that out in the new year too. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, my loves. I will be back on January the 2nd. Happy whatever you celebrate, but have Merry Christmas to all of you that do. And I'll see you all in 2024. Goodbye.